Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a makeup look, and I'm not even sure what kind of look I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette that everyone's been using for like forever now. And finally I bought the palette, and I cannot believe it took me this long because this eyeshadow palette is probably the best palette. It is me. Every color in it is me. It's just amazing. If you don't have this palette and you're looking for a palette, I definitely would suggest this palette because it's just unbelievable. I've used pretty much only these 6 shades on the side right in the last like week. I've been wearing pretty much very minimal eye makeup lately because I had a blocked tear duct on this side and on this side. So I've been letting my eyes kind of like chill out. So I haven't had a lot of eye makeup on lately. So I'm going to pile on the eye makeup today and do a look for you. Okay, so I'm going to do all my foundation and everything last because I don't really know what kind of look I'm doing, and I think it's going to be a little bit dramatic. Just in case there's any fallout, it'll be easy to clean up. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to prime the eyes. So right here I'm going to be going in with this first shade here called Tempura. And we're just going to be using this on underneath the eyebrow. And then I'm going to actually take a tiny bit of this Vermeer. Why do they make names that I can't understand? So I'm taking this little white shiny shade over here. And I'm going to take a little bit and just apply a tiny bit underneath the brow bone just to really give it a highlight. Now they give you a brush in this palette and it's so nice. So I'm going to be taking the fluffy end of the one side of this brush, and I'm going to be going in with warm taupe and just blending that in the crease. And then to warm up the crease a tiny bit, I'm going to add a little bit of raw sienna, just a little bit below that line that we just created. I'm going to go in now with Red Ochre, this shade here, and I'm going to apply it to the outer portion of my eye. Look how pigmented that is. It's so nice. And then I'm just going to mix the same Red Ochre here, and then I'm also going to take the warm taupe shade. And I'm just going to run that back into the crease to make sure the two colors are blended seamlessly. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this orange shade called Realgar, don't know. Taking a little bit of that, and I'm kind of putting it in the middle of the eye here. It's just going to brighten it up a tiny bit and make a nice transition. So I'm going to focus it more on the middle and bringing it down kind of towards the inner corner of my eye. Okay. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to be taking Primavera, this shade here. It is so nice. I've been rocking this shade because it's just fabulous. And I'm going to just keep that right on the inner corners of the eye. I'm actually going to drag it over though a bit more towards the center, over top of that orange color we just laid down, just so everything looks really nice and seamless. Okay, so next I'm going to curl the lashes. For my eyeliner, I'm going to use Vasanti. This is a eyeliner in Intense Black. Also putting it underneath here. And then I'm going to add some mascara. I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Total Tease. And I'm not going to add a lot because I'm going to put a fake eyelash over top. So I don't need a lot of mascara for this look. For lashes today, I'm going to use Sali lashes. They look like this. This is the style. This style is called Butterfly Kiss. So these are the ones I'm going to be applying today. Well, these lashes are absolutely beautiful, stunning. So nice. How nice are those? So pretty. Okay, so first I'm going to apply some Smashbox primer to my face. I like to finish up underneath the eye after my complexion is done. And then I'm also going to take some Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and I only use this on my nose. Okay, next I'm taking the CoverGirl Elixir Foundation. This is my favorite foundation. I've been wearing this every single day, and I'm really loving this. It lasts all day. I am combination to oily skin, so I highly suggest this foundation. For under my eye, I'm going to use the Pixi Dark Circle Corrector. I actually really like this product, but the only problem is that it's kind of hard to get out because the packaging is really deep, so you really have to stick your nail in there, and I really don't like that. You could use a brush, but I just find it kind of hard to get out, so that sucks. Go in with my Urban Decay concealer. This is in the color Light Warm. I probably need one shade up. It's a little bit light, but whatever. I'm going to use it to highlight and conceal. So this portion I'm using it for highlighting. And then I'm using to conceal. And then to bring some life back into my face, I'm going to be using the WetnWild Contour Stick in Oaks on You. This is so affordable and it's so good. This will just help bring some color and definition back into the face because it's looking flat right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Loose Powder, and I'm just going to place that underneath my eye. Not baking. I find baking lately, I just don't like the way it looks, so I just take a Real Techniques, it's like a little setting brush, and I just press the powder lightly underneath the eye. I find this way that it doesn't look like, it just gets really cakey if I do it any other way. If there's any leftover powder, I go around the nose because that's where I tend to get the oiliest, and down the sides. I do this in hopes that I get the powder like lodged into the laugh line so it doesn't crease as much. I don't know if that works, but I do that. And then I'm going to take my WetnWild Warm Beige powder to set the rest of my face. So I'm just tapping it gently. To warm up my face, I'm going to be taking this Quo bronzer in the color South Beach. I really like this bronzer. I've been using it a lot lately. It has a little swirl of pink in there, so it helps to add some warmth to your face. It's not super ashy. If you're looking for a blush and if you like more of like a bronzy toned blush and you use more of a bronzer for a blush, I would check out this one because it's that bronze look, but it has a slight bit of pink to it, so it's nice for a blush too. Then I always go back in with this fluffy brush here and pat it out. And then I'm just going to add a tiny bit of contour to my cheekbones using the Lise Watier Contour Powder here. So I'm just using a tiny bit. I just go really lightly just to create a little bit of a shadow. I'm going to do my brows because they're driving me crazy that they're not done. So I'm just taking my Benefit. This is the Goof Proof Pencil number 2. And it's empty, so I just bought a new one, but there's still a tiny bit left in here. So I'm gonna just use it all. Okay. And then to set them in place, I just use the Clarins Eyebrow Gel. Okay, so for my blush, I'm gonna be using Estee Lauder. It is in the color Intriguing Plum, and it's like a really, it kind of looks like the eyeshadow, the red sienna color that I used. So it's really pigmented. So all I'm doing is just like, I'm dotting like that, like see that? And then I'm just going to tap and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. You do not need a lot of this product. It's very pigmented. and very saturated in color. And then just to kind of blend that out so I don't look like Mimi, I'm just taking this brush again with the powder that was on it. You can add a little bit more powder if you went a little too far, just to soften it a bit. Okay, to highlight my face, I'm going in with another one of my favorites. It is the Dandelion Twinkle. So I'm just going to take that on top of the cheekbones. Okay, so now we're going to finish up underneath the eye. So it's really simple. First I'm going to add this black pencil to the waterline that I added up onto the top there. So I'm going into the waterline. Then I'm going to smudge the red ochre, same thing here, and the warm taupe together. We're going to get a little bit of both on the brush and smudge it underneath the lash line. And then I'm going to take this orange shade that we used, and I'm really going to focus that kind of on the bottom line here. And then I'm just taking that gold shade that we used in the inner corner, and I'm going to put it just here in the tear duct. And I think for my lip, I want something a little bit more nude. I'm going to use the Joe Fresh lip liner in the color Cool Nude. So I'm going to line my lips with that first. And then I'm going to take MAC Creme Cup and go over top of it. Just pat it. I don't want it to be like too pink. I feel like I need to deepen it a little bit more just to kind of go with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take a little bit of this NYX Copenhagen soft matte lip cream. I'm just going to tap it on the lip and then just blend it in with the finger. This is better. It's a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be the end of my makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I am obsessed with this palette. I think it's amazing. If you do not own this, don't be like me and wait another year. You need to buy this, because if you're going to spend money on a palette, these shadows are absolutely beautiful. They blend out seamlessly. The colors are just like, they're just amazing. The fact that I waited this long to buy it, I can't believe that I did that to myself. So, I'm sure I'll be coming up with some more looks from this palette in the future. I really want to do like an orange, like a bold orange eye, and another like coppery eye, so stay tuned for those looks. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.